And just like that, we're down to 4 teams left in the Stanley Cup playoffs. On the left side, we got the Montreal Canadiens, who definitely are a surprise to most people, at least I think, versus the strong, deep Vegas Golden Knights. And then on the other side, you got the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning, taking on Jean-Gabriel Pageau and the New York Islanders. Let's see how this goes. Game 1 between Vegas and Montreal. Let's start it up. Make sure we're only on the goals. All right, some period. First period, Vegas goes up 3-0. Second period, they lock it down. Oh, what a comeback from the Montreal Canadiens as they were down 3-0 going to the period, and they end up taking it 5-4 to take a 1-0 series lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. Check out the 3 stars. Drew in 2 goals, 1 assist. Jake Allen actually played after Carey Price got pulled. And Josh Anderson. Let's continue this. And now we got game 1 between Tampa Bay and the Islanders. Let's see. Period number 1. 1-1 as Blake Coleman and Bolivar score. Bolivar scores on the power play. Second period, still 1-1. Third period, the Islanders take it as they score 4 minutes left as Josh Bailey buries one on Vazzy. There we go. 1-0 series lead to the New York Islanders. Let's get right into game 2 of the Montreal Canadiens versus Vegas series here. Let's see if this one's as exciting as the first one. First period, Montreal goes up 3-0 this time. Josh Anderson, Tyler Toffoli, and Eric Stahl. Second period, Montreal adds 1 more, and Janmark gets Vegas on the board to make it 4-1. And third period, no comeback this time as Gallagher scores and Kotkaniemi. I can't say his name properly, but that's okay. Montreal's leading 2-0 over the Vegas Golden Knights. I don't know if anyone can see that coming, but if this was real life, that would be like a 9-game winning streak for Montreal, I believe. Game 2 in Tampa Bay for the Islanders. And first period, the goalies lock it down. Second period, huge goals. Brock Nelson opens the scoring. Then McDonough answers. Bolivar scores another goal for the Islanders. And then before the end of the period, the Lightning get 2 more from Johnson and Steven Stamkos. Third period, this is a high-scoring playoffs. Tyler Johnson gets another one. Anders Lee, Jamel Smith, fourth liner. Sorelli gets one. Anders Lee, who should be injured, gets another goal. And then Sergachev. So that's a 1-1 series lead, or 1-1 series tied, my apologies. And then back to Vegas for game number 3. Can they bounce back after Montreal stole game 1 from them and dominated them in game 2? First period, there you go. Vegas gets on the score sheet first as Marchessault beats Carey Price with 10 minutes left in the first. Second period, Fleury's locking it down here. And third period, of course, Cole Caulfield, Tyler Toffoli. But with 1 second left, Mark Stone gets the game-tying goal. Let's see, overtime. And Montreal wins again as Thomas Tatar gets a power play goal from the side of the net. Montreal Canadiens now have a 3-0 series lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's get into game 3 for the New York Islanders and Tampa Bay Lightning. Here we go. Boom. Explosion. Tyler Johnson gets another goal. Braden Point, Kucherov's first goal of the series. Matt Barzal's first goal of the series is as Tampa Bay's up 3-1 in this, outshooting the Islanders 12-6. Second period, the Islanders have a massive. This is a comeback playoff here. Anders Lee gets another one. Scott Mayfield and Matt Martin as the Islanders take a 1-goal lead going into the third period. And then Johnson scores another, but the Islanders score too late, and they steal game number 3, I believe. I believe that was game 3 or 4. That was game 3, as the Islanders have a 2-1 series lead now. And can Montreal get the back-to-back sweep here? Back-to-back sweeps over the Jets and potentially the Vegas Golden Knights. First period, and it's going to be a shutdown period as it scores 0-0, shots 9-8 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. Second period, Vegas finally has a big period as William Karlsson gets Vegas on the boards, followed by Martinez, Stanley Cup champion, and Janmark gets another. Can Vegas hold on? That's the big question here. And they do. Vegas does hold on. Corey Perry scores a minute in to make it scary, but Martinez puts the game away. That'll be a 3-1 series lead now for the Montreal Canadiens over the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's hop right into game number 4 of the Tampa Bay Lightning versus New York Islanders series. In the first period, tied after 1 as Kucherov and Barzal, the two big dogs for each team, get their teams on the board. Second period, Killorn and Kucherov gets another one as Tampa Bay leads 3-1 now, looking to even up the series, and there it is. Kucherov gets a hat trick as they take this game 5-1 and even up the series 2-2. Let's get back into the Vegas series as they are facing elimination once again in Montreal. First period, a good start for them. Alex Tuch gets an early goal. Suzuki answers back right away, but Marchessault scores with 47 seconds left to tie it up, or to give them a 1-goal lead. My apologies. Second period, another 2 big goals. Marchessault gets another one shorthanded this time, and then Chandler Stevenson to give them a 4-1 lead. Can they hold on? Third period, and there you go, 5-1. William Karlsson gets one more to make that a 3-2 series lead. So Vegas making it interesting. Let's see who can take the lead in game number 5 between the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. First period, 2-1 for the Islanders as McDonough opens the scoring for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but gets answered back quickly by Andy Green, and then Paul Mary scores with a minute left to take the lead going into the second. And here we go, second period. 2 more goals for the New York Islanders as Anders Lee, who's been on a tear this playoffs, scores one, and Kucherov, who's also been on a tear, gets another power play goal. And Scott Mayfield adds one late to give the Islanders a 2-goal lead going to the third and third period. Each team get one. Kucherov's been unreal these playoffs, and then Anders Lee, of course. So to make 5-3, and that makes the series lead 3-2 in favor of the New York Islanders. And let's see if Montreal can close out game number 6 versus the Golden Knights. Vegas is at home for this one, so let's see how it plays out. First period, Vegas opens the scoring again. Alex Tuch, I feel like that's 3 games in a row where Tuch's opened the scoring. Second period, Martinez gets it again, who's had an incredible playoffs, to put the Vegas Golden Knights up by 2 goals, but Eric Stahl and Philip Deneau answer back. And can Montreal eliminate Vegas in the third period in game 6? Let's see. And they do. Montreal is going to the Stanley Cup Finals in an improbable run. So the Vegas Golden Knights have been eliminated in 6 games to the Montreal Canadiens. Let's see if the New York Islanders can eliminate the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games as well. After the first, Blake Goudreau scores on Semyon Varlamov to make it 1-0 as they're getting outshot basically 2-1 here. Second period, huge period for the New York Islanders as Brock Nelson, Jordan Eberle, and Andy Green gets a shorthanded goal with 1 second left. That's a ball breaker. And, I mean, Tampa needs 2 goals here at least to tie it, or they're going home. And they get one as Ruda scores with a minute left, but too little, too late. So it looks like we got a Stanley Cup Finals of the Islanders versus the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go take a look at the stats for each team. So Montreal, I mean, very, 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 very deep team. No one had an incredible series. A bunch of guys just lit it up, like Tatar, Drouin, Eric Stahl, Cole Caulfield, Kotkaniemi, Armia, Petrie, all had 5 points, just 1 point under a point per game. Very, very, very balanced scoring there. The Islanders, Barzal had an incredible series. He had 12 points in 6 games. What's his overall in here? 89 overall. Anders Lee, 9 points. Eberle, 8 points. That first line, I imagine, is just absolutely tearing it up. And then we go to the eliminated Tampa Bay Lightning. Kucherov, 9 points. He had a hat trick one game. He did the best he could do. And then the Vegas Golden Knights, the other team that were eliminated, Alex Pietrangelo leads the team with 8 assists plus 1. William Karlsson had a good series. Martinez had a very good series for someone who's not an offensive defenseman, but just not enough. And we're into the finals now. The Montreal Canadiens versus the New York Islanders. Let's see what we got here. First period in Montreal, and it's a 0-0 game, but Montreal's out-shooting the Islanders 14-9. Second period, the opening goal in the game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Oliver Wahlstrom answers back right away, literally 14 seconds after, and then Josh Anderson gets one of his first goals. I haven't seen him score. And heading into the third period, the Islanders do tie it up as the leading scorer in the playoffs, Matt Barzal, gets one by Carey Price. And then overtime, Corey Perry gets another overtime winner, and the Montreal Canadiens have taken a 1-0 series lead over the New York Islanders. Let's hop into game 2 right away. Oh, I simmed it. Whoops. Well, Montreal is up 2-0 now in the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go to game 3 and slow simulate it this time. In game number 3, the Islanders are finally on home ice. Let's see what they can do. First period, Barzal gets a goal to open the scoring, but Gallagher and Toffoli answer back. But just before the end of the first, Jordan Eberle scores another to make it 2-2. Second period, Montreal gets another goal, this time Jeff Petrie from the point. And third period to take a 3-0 stranglehold series lead. Let's see if Montreal can hold on. And Montreal does hold on as Corey Perry scores an insurance marker. Eberle tries to get another one late, but just too little too late. 36 shots to 21, and Montreal has a 3-0 series lead over the New York Islanders. The Stanley Cup is in the building for this next game. Can Montreal get the brooms out? Another sweep? First period, it's going to be a lockdown first period as neither team can score. We're in New York, so let's see if they can answer here. And Montreal gets 2 goals. Tyler Toffoli, Josh Anderson, 2 power play markers. Third period, this is for all the marbles. The Montreal Canadiens can win the Stanley Cup here. Let's do a slow simulation. Another power play. They can't get anything. The Islanders get a power play. Can they answer back? It's a long one. It's a long one. Oh. It's going to be Montreal. Montreal, according to the NHL 21 EA simulation, the Stanley Cup champions are the Montreal Canadiens this year.
That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. What every single one of these players played for, Stanley Cup champions, Ray.
When they get a close look at this trophy, they'll see all those names engraved on it. And then
Who would have thought?
Their name is going to be on it.
Coming into this year, who would have thought that the Montreal Canadiens would be Stanley Cup champions? I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but I thought they were toast playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Then I thought they were going to get blown out by the Jets. Here we are, the Stanley Cup champions. Poor Pajot, the Stanley Cup champions are the Montreal Canadiens. Let's check out who wins the Conn Smythe here in a second.
Still one of my favorite traditions in all of sports here, Ray.
It's a fantastic way.
Oh wow, Corey Perry looks exactly like Corey Perry.
The players show respect to each other, and this is the true wrap-up.
Carey Price. And if this was real life, Carey Price would definitely be winning the Conn Smythe trophy. Maybe it's Cole Caulfield if they're going by points. Oh, Tyler Toffoli.
Conn Smythe winner, or simply put,
6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points. He was at -2 though.
Tournament he's had from the very first round all the way through. The most impactful player on this team deserves the Conn Smythe.
And Big Shea Weber coming to collect the Stanley Cup. Here we go. They should be giving everything to Carey Price. The Islanders fans are not excited about this one. There he is, Big Shea.
Stanley Cup. I can't even imagine how hard his heart is beating right now.
It must be an amazing feeling. Every time I see them hoist the cup year after year, I feel a little pang of jealousy that I never got to do it. Look at this. What a great celebration.
Give it to Price.
Oh,
to Corey Perry.
I can't even imagine what that
Second Stanley Cup for Corey Perry's career. First one was in Anaheim over the Ottawa Senators in 06-07.
Get your hands on the trophy to realize this is it. This is what I played for.
Perry hands it off to Eric Stahl, the next veteran, also a Stanley Cup champion with the Carolina Hurricanes in 05-06. The veterans are all getting the cup here. Oh, Stahl's taking a second lap. He had some big goals this playoff series. Just living in the moment, Stahl. Just living in the moment. There it is. The All-Star, Carey Price. The reason why they won the Stanley Cup for sure. If this were ever to happen in real life, it would be because of him. Gary Bettman just standing there.
as
And that's
they
going to do it, guys.
gather
Do you
for
guys
a
think
team photo,
Montreal has a chance to
there
win
are
the Stanley
your
Cup? In the
Stanley
comments
Cup
below,
champions. This is
comment who
the
you think's going to win the
emotional
Stanley
win for the
Cup.
one with the
I
puck for the
got,
first
I,
time.
I hope the
The
Islanders. I'm going
polished
for
one
Pajot and the
will be in a
Islanders.
couple of days when
Thanks for
everybody's
watching.
shaved their beards and done
Comment
their
if you want to
hair.
see any other videos. Subscribe. And have a great day. Peace.